Hello guys, I have a review for you. We're gonna do Crystal Farms Marble Jack cheese wraps. And I've got some guac here that I'm gonna put in there after I try it, individually by itself. Um, but these are now at Walmart, and I was so surprised when I seen these. They were at the end of the aisle, right by all the brick cheese and stuff like that. It's not by the shredded cheese. They move it over by the hard block cheese. And there are 6 wraps in a pack. What's going on, Shell? Um, just kind of trying to relax and take it easy during this time with the virus and everything else. And now officially, as of 5 o'clock, we are on in-home, basically lockdown, but not. If you read the provisions, you can still go to the store. You can still go for walks. They're not like everybody's blowing it up on social media bigger than what it is. They're like, oh, martial law, you're being quarantined to your home, and no, you're not. They've got the military out in some areas, not out in the suburbia, to kind of make sure that nothing crazy is going on. But there's not a lot of cars on the road. There's almost no cars on the road today. And there is basically people are just panicking for no reason. I see a lot of people on social media spreading lies about martial law and stuff like that. And there's nothing like that right now. They just want you to stay at home and only go out when you need to. And there's companies that are acknowledging that and reducing their employment and stuff because they know we need to get ahead of this thing regardless of what it is. But anyway, back to the review, because when I bring up other topics in the middle of my reviews, say Walmart or Crystal Farm said, hey, we love the review that you did. We're going to send you a product. Could you do a review on this product? If I bring up other topics when I'm doing the reviews, chances are it doesn't trigger them to say, hey, we would love for you to review more of our products. Let us send you some stuff for free. So whenever people ask questions and things like that during the reviews that don't pertain to the reviews, I think sometimes it kind of messes with the algorithm of the video. So I tend to stray off in other directions sometimes, and I shouldn't do that, and it's my own fault. And just stay on topic, because that's what people, these big companies and stuff, if they ever wanted to use me, that's what they would want to see. So this cheese wrap, this Marble Jack cheese wrap, the ingredients are Marble Jack cheese, pasteurized milk, cheese cultures, salt, enzymes, annatto for color, and natamycin, a mold inhibitor. So they do have many different types of egg wraps out, but the egg wraps, they're not that desirable. Some of them taste okay, and they're good to get you by, the cropinis and stuff like that, but they really don't taste all that good. The cheese wraps taste phenomenal. So you guys can see the ingredients. It's got 1 carb. I hate this guy showing up on my Traptown NCS. I wish... Do I have any mods right now? Shell, can you block that guy? Can you get rid of that Traptown NCS? Can you boot him out of the comment section, please? He's just a spam bot. I don't know why he does this to all the YouTube channels. It's 9 grams of fat, 1 gram of carbohydrate, and I don't know if you can block him from commenting on my live videos or not, but that guy, anyway, he's a kid. I traced back that kid to the origin, and it was like Traptown NCS belongs to Traptown, belongs to Trap Country and Bass Country and all this other stuff. And then they have like Canadian Comedian, then there's like Zimmer Tracks, and this guy uses spam bots to spam everybody's YouTube channels to generate subscribers, and he'll say stuff like, you want to be a subscriber for a subscriber? And he doesn't care about your content. He just comes there to get subscribers, and it boosts all these other auxiliary channels that he has because he spams with them as well. And then eventually he starts generating tons of money off of people watching his music videos and stuff like that, but never really cares about the people he's subscribed to. So that's the gist of that. So I'm going to open these up now that we see it's got 7 grams of protein, 1 gram of carbohydrate, 1 serving size is 9 grams of fat. And it says that basically you just open it and enjoy it. So we're going to open it. It's just got a real nice easy peel. Pretty high quality packaging. It's not some thin flimsy stuff. I mean, it's really good. I'm going to open it. Let me see if I can kick this camera down some. I've got like 5 of these t-shirts. Ange makes fun of me because I love these t-shirts. Yeah, there's no meat at Walmart at all. I don't think there was very much. There was none of like the toiletries and stuff that you would normally see. All that stuff was out. All the disinfectant stuff was out. So, very nice. Very flimsy. Let me see if I can angle this camera down some. Not hard like some of the other ones I've done. This very, very nice, very soft. Just all pure cheese. It's got some texture to it. It's got some rebound to it. I mean, obviously you can't pull on it super hard. It's going to come apart. But let's put some... Yeah, we've had meat in the freezer. I mean, I mostly eat meat. Lately, I've been adding some things into my diet that, aren't a carnivorous diet, but that's okay. So here it is, rolled up with the guacamole inside. Very good. Very, very, very good. You don't need to heat them up to soften them up or anything. They're already just soft. It's just straight cheese. I like this. This is a very good product. They have one more without anything on it. Pull it on it a little bit. It'll rip. But it's cheese. You don't want to put piping hot stuff in here, because if you do that, you don't let your taco meat or whatever it is that you're going to put in here cool down some, you'll probably melt right through this. Super good. The flavor of this, it's got a nice cheese bite to it, just that light bitter taste, but it's very appealing to the palate. It's not overpowering. It's got a real nice, desirable cheese-like flavor. It's nothing too crazy, and if you want to quit, you can quit. You're not going back and you're not trying to grab a bunch and you're overdoing it, overeating your calories and stuff like that. You could probably, make like So my Walmart used to have the cheese on the outside aisles, but for some reason they've changed everything and they run it down the center aisles by the freezer section now, where they put the butter, the yogurt, the block cheese, the shredded cheese, over by the Jimmy Dean's like sausage and stuff like that, and the bacon. They run it down the freezer aisle now, and that's where it's at. So I love, just so you could, how are you? Just so you can see, this is what we're talking about. Very good. I would definitely recommend people trying this. This is a very good product. A lot of flavor, very nice. And even though I ripped that pack off, I just set it down on top and it's already grabbing on its own. I'm not even putting barely any pressure. Just kind of lightly rubbing my hand around it, and it's already sealed back up. So this, even the pack, just pulling the pack completely off. All I did was just It's really good. So I would say Crystal Farms, great. I love this. The cheese wraps are excellent. It's called Marble Jack, a blend of Colby Jack and Monterey Jack. And it's just really, really, really good cheese. Very good quality. So I really like this. I will be buying this again. I bought 3 packs. They weren't crazy overpriced. If you guys followed me, 4 or 5 months ago, 6 months ago, I did a review on those what are they? The real hard cheese, like the cheddar cheese ones that you got to kind of warm up a little bit. They were extremely good, and they can be used in many applications. You can heat them up and crisp them to make tortilla shells out of them. You could just put them in the oven and warm them up to use them, roll them up. Folios, that's the one. Folios I did, and they have an amazing flavor and really, really good texture, but they're not flimsy like this right out of the pack. I mean, you have to purposely try to heat them up. They're much thicker, but they're actually much more expensive. These were only $3 for 6 wraps. I think the folios are something like $5 or $6, but you're getting twice the amount of cheese. And cheddar cheese is typically, I don't know how long they age Marble Jack or Monterey Jack. I'm not a big, huge cheese fanatic when it comes to that. But if you're a person that has like histamine allergy type issues, you may be intolerant to stuff like cheddar cheese because cheddar cheese is aged. And the longer it ages, the more histamine count it has to it, the more you're going to react to things. Skin conditions, psoriasis, eczema, breathing issues, heart palpitations, things like that. So even though we buy foods that have good quality potassium and sodium and things like that in it, they can also have anti-nutrients to them that you think you're adding to your. Here we go. Can you, Shell, can you get rid of this guy as well, please? Same thing. This Zimmer Tracks guy, it's relentless with these guys. They spam all these groups: Zimmer Tracks, Weston Vaughn, Traptown NCS, Trap Country, Canadian Comedian, and all that stuff. All these yahoos, they do nothing but spam people's channels now. And anyway, really good product. Thank you. I don't know why they do this to people. I don't know why, as many times as I've reported them and hid them from my channel, and hundreds, if not thousands, of other people have done the same thing, YouTube just doesn't do anything about it. I don't think they can really track these guys because they have a pattern of, they'll change their image one day and then they'll change their name a week later, and then they'll change their image again and then they'll change their name, and they've got this reoccurring pattern of doing this to where a specific way that they do it, YouTube's not tracking it. They're not able to figure out exactly the pattern so they can see, why are people reporting them? What's going on? What are they doing? And technically, I don't really think they're doing anything wrong. It's not like they're spamming you to steal your information like I originally thought. They're actually spamming you just to get you to subscribe to them. But they're kind of dangerous in that same aspect. One of these channels had another girl joining in, and she was only like, I think 12 or 13 years old, and she was threatening to actually hurt herself or commit suicide. And she had made a video the next follow-up day saying, oh my god, I gained 160 followers because this Weston Vaughn or Traptown commented on my thing, and I don't want to hurt myself anymore. And then I found out they were actually getting other young kids involved to start generating traffic flow through these channels by saying they're going to hurt themselves, they're going to do this to attract attention, when really, initially, they never really wanted to attract attention anyway. It's just they're doing this to spam people for the views and generate drama so they can bring people in. Here we go again, Trap Country. Another, here's another one. Didn't I just mention this name? I said they're going to spam the channel. I can't, it's relentless with these people. It is disgusting that they do this. And I told you, thank you for doing that. I told you at the beginning that this is probably, or I mentioned these names, and it's ridiculous. They have got there's like dozens of their channels out there that they just spam bot people. And they just keep getting, well, I think one channel is already up to like 120,000 followers, another one's up to like 80,000, another one's up to like over 200,000, and they really know how to work this process, and it's sickening. So anyway, that's the review of the Crystal Farms cheese wraps, the Marble Jack, and I will be buying this again. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to try to take the fathead bread recipe and I'm going to tweak it. I've tweaked it a few times to make it my own, but I want to make us a bunch of breadsticks so we can actually sit over on the counter, and if we're going to be bored in the house and stuff like that, tomorrow morning I want to start doing like an activity where I'm doing some crunches, some planks, some push-ups throughout the day and stuff like that, just to kind of keep myself active and busy. So I may pop up throughout the day and put something in like the community post like, hey, did 50 push-ups and 50 sit-ups, walked a mile, just to keep you guys active with me. Or maybe I'll make a video while I'm walking talking about a specific subject, just so we can all be a community together and just stay kind of active during this time with each other. Hi Leo. What we did was we did a review on the cheese wraps, so just to keep you, or just to catch you up to date, um, or up to the talk. Very nice packaging. It's resealable. I've already opened and closed it many times. You want to try these real quick?
Yeah. Is it yummy?
Very, very flimsy, nice texture. This Tyler Winter guy here, I'm pretty sure is, I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure might be another one of these accounts that keep popping up. I'm not sure, Shell. Tyler, if you're not a spam bot, say something right now that you're not a spam bot, because if you are, we keep getting these odd names that pop up.
Ooh, it's...
Angie's gonna try them real quick. Try a nibble without it first. It's good. They're really good. They got nice flavor to them.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, I had to mix that up because the surface on top was just turning a real light brown, and it's not the avocado is not bad yet, but we need to start, if we're gonna buy that, we need to start eating it faster because it goes bad so quick.
Well, I cut.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And I think on this way, if you did like you don't have. Oh.
What?
You.
I don't want it falling out on the other side.
Okay. All right.
Don't judge me.
Good. It's really good.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got a couple packs of them. We should have bought the whole stinking rack of them while we were there, because they were not expensive. They were like $3 or $3.50 or something like that.
Yeah, except we didn't have to eat them. Oh, actually, they have June. That's not bad.
No, and it says the expiration date is even extended. I think it's something, if you don't open the packaging, you leave it closed. It says something about that. I wonder if they'll come out with other flavors like, jalapeno pepper jack or something like that. They should, because
those are really good.
Those are, and the packaging is really good too.
Yeah,
well, if you put it back the way it goes in there, and you take your garbage out with you, it seals real nice. I mean, that's pretty good.
You know what I really want to do?
What?
That, guac, and a little bit of sour cream.
I mean, it would be good, but there's not very much room in those things, though, so you have to keep it to the minimum. And it's a minimum amount of carb. It's not like you're eating the low-carb tortillas.
Hey, I need quesadillas in my life.
We should figure out a way to make healthier quesadillas than what we have on the shelf. Because I've been trying to think about a cleaner food that's a processed food, but not super processed, that we can make and possibly like patent or something for the keto community. Like, I was thinking about all kinds of stuff recently.
Well, this is the time to experiment.
Yeah. So tonight we're gonna make fathead breadsticks, but I'm gonna kind of twist it up a little bit my way. I'm gonna cut up some jalapenos and I'm gonna put down in there. Huh?
Did we get jalapenos?
We didn't get none? Did we or did we not? No, we didn't. I don't think we did. Okay, so nix the jalapenos. That would have been. That's what we were supposed to go get the whole entire time, but we easily get distracted when we go to the store and buy all kinds of... Yeah, and buy all kinds of crap that we don't need, and takes our mind off of it. And we didn't...
did good today, though.
We did good today, but we could have done better. We could have... Because we didn't plan for the sausage. We didn't plan for the cheese. We saw it, and I saw the sausage because I want to make...
Well, you bought
I want to make it egg roll in a bowl.
Yeah.
And that's why I got the slaw stuff for the pork sausage. But the cheese things we didn't plan on, which I had to do anyway, because when you run across something like that, and I do reviews on them, so.
I know.
But we didn't get the jalapenos, and that's the way. That was the main reason why we went. We were supposed to get the jalapenos, so I could.
I can have John run. He's on his way home.
Yeah, tell him to grab some, like just a couple jalapenos, so we can put it down in the mixture. Here we go with this guy again, man. Trap Town TRP, another. My God, man. These, I tell you guys, these guys are relentless. They've got so many different channels. Oh, here he is, right here.
Is that you?
She's calling you because we were gonna be like, hey, can you pick up like 1 or 2 jalapenos because we forgot them when we were at the store. I want to make low carb breadsticks, but
Walmart.
I got you some.
so what we're gonna end up doing tonight is I'm gonna get stuff together. I'm gonna get the mixture and stuff ready, and then I'm gonna jump back on here, and you guys can join me if you want to make those.
For you.
What is this?
Meatless, gluten-free pepperoni pizza. I saw something like you need this.
What this is meatless? If anything says meatless, that's not me.
What's the point?
Maybe I could do a review on
Yeah.
how not to eat this.
Well, just like what does it taste like?
Meatless pepperoni. You guys know that's not me.
That's what. Well, I knew it's not you, but
That's all you, brother. Oh my God. 61 grams of carbs per serving. Listen to this. Listen to
how many
this.
servings does it have in there?
3.
Yeah.
So 183 carbs per box. So listen to this box. Water, tapioca starch, rice flour, potato starch, chickpea flour, milled flaxseed, rice starch, olive oil, cane sugar, yeast, sea salt, psyllium husk, chicory root extract, xanthan gum, locust bean, filtered water, tapioca, coconut oil, expeller. When you've got an ingredients list that's this long, you are not eating the right food, Chief. I'm sorry.
That's why I got it.
Well, I know it's you. That's all you. You're
No, I'm not
not.
gonna eat it. I figured you do for this reason. See what?
Get the heck out. You got this for me to do a review on
I
it?
figured like it's so like
funny.
again, look how like you read up the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point.
It's got like 50 different ingredients on this thing for one pizza. It is supposed to be meatless, clean pizza. No thanks, Chief. It's not for me. Now featuring our cutting board cheese shreds that have nothing to do with what is this? With mozzarella style, with mozzarella. What the heck, Trap Town XYZ? I'm getting spammed tonight for some reason. This guy's got like. He's figured out how to generate bots like on his computer. He's got a program, and he opened an account with one, and it will spam people's, and he'll say, "Hey, sub for sub, sub for sub, sub for sub," and then he's got other dozens of accounts that have all bots. So while you're live, he'll just spam everything. Anyway, with mozzarella style shreds,
Oh yeah.
good source of fiber, plant-based, dairy and soy free. Actually, this is junk. Not me. So, what could we do with this? Give me some ideas on what we could do with this pizza. Because this is complete trash. This is a vegan pizza that is probably the most unhealthiest pizza I've ever seen. What I do is I go there and I block them. Actually, you know what I could do? I could go to their channels. I think I could go to their channels and block them directly. What did you say? That Frankie Tefano? Anyhow, let's get this together. We're done with this. We're just chatting and wasting time right now, and I know everybody likes to chat back and forth, but let's chat when we do the long video for the breadsticks that we're gonna make. Not right now. So I'll come back after I get everything ready. And then we'll go from there. Let the kitchen die down. Let everybody kind of get settled in. And then I'll come back. Look at this guy. Another account. Trap Drip. My God, man. This guy's ridiculous. Put user in timeout. Hide user on this channel. My God. You guys see how many spam accounts this guy has? What, he just hit us with like 5, 6, 7 accounts? I mean, it's ridiculous. No, that's not Frankie. That's the kid's name is Weston Vaughn. And Weston Vaughn is like some 14, 15-year-old punk that was on like some other social media site. They recorded himself like he was like flexing in the mirror and stuff like that with these little chicken arms of his and stuff. And he's like, "Hey, bro, guess where your girl was when you were calling her and she wasn't answering her phone? She was with me on my." And I was like, "Huh?" This kid's like 90 pounds soaking wet, and he's like the pukiest white color you've ever seen. And he's talking about some guy's girl being on his. So I tracked this guy down to YouTube, and then once I find his YouTube account, I could see all the subscribers that he has: Trap Country, Trap Town NCS, Trap Town, Bass Trap, Zimmer Tracks, Comedian, Something Central, Canada. And I'm like, wow, this kid has figured out how to do all this stuff. And then what he would do is he'll go to your YouTube channel and he'll copy your content and make it available for people to click on his and watch your videos. But when you go to the playlist to see what videos he's made, there are no videos there. Anyway, let's get off here. Thanks, guys. Be blessed. I'll be back in a little bit. I want to get, see, here we go again. Basetown NCS. They're all spam accounts. Let's come back. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Oh, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you're just new here watching, subscribe. Hit the thumbs up. Do all that kind of good stuff. Share it with somebody because you care. Hit the bell so you know I'm on here. And don't make me tell you again. Do it right now.
Yeah, bitch.
Thanks, guys.